One of the main reasons why companies move over to AWS is to save cost. More and more companies are moving their Oracle workloads to AWS, but once they do it, they start getting either bill shocks or they find themselves in the violation of Oracle licensing terms and conditions. When assessing the viability of migrating Oracle databases to AWS, you have to consider many factors including business requirements, security posture, high availability, performance, DR, migration duration, cost optimization, and of course, license optimization and management. In this video, I'm going to discuss Oracle database licensing considerations in the light of few of the things I have recently seen with some companies when it comes to Oracle license confusion. Let's first see how Oracle does licensing generally at a high level. And I'm saying it generally at high level because different companies have different use cases and licensing really vary from company to company, and Oracle has, it seems, purposefully made it quite complicated to understand their licensing. Anyway, so this is how Oracle licensing work in general. Oracle counts licenses by either processor or named user plus or NUP. Many customers can use NUP licenses instead of pricey processor licenses for non-production environment. NUP licenses cost half as much as processor-based licenses for comparable number of users, and NUP licenses work with cloud policy or core-based licensing. So this is how Oracle licensing works. Again, I would highly suggest to contact your AWS representative and your Oracle representative about these licensing terms. And if you're moving to AWS, then make sure you talk to your TAM or any AWS rep so that they could also offer you AWS funded optimized license agreement or OLA to understand Oracle licensing on AWS in most optimized way. This OLA program really enables and empowers users to implement Oracle workloads compliantly, and especially when Oracle is trying very hard for customers to move over to their Oracle cloud infrastructure. This is where AWS tries to get the business by offering you a lot of discount and clarity around these AWS licensing. Okay, now let's review the Oracle licensing options on AWS. There are two ways to bring your own licenses to Oracle workloads on AWS. First, using Oracle's cloud licensing policy. Secondly, using traditional core-based licensing. Using Oracle's cloud policy lets you count the number of vCPUs deployed in RDS or EC2 instances on AWS. The calculation is one Oracle database license per two hyper-threaded vCPUs or one per non-hyper-threaded vCPU. Traditional core-based licensing counts all physical host cores. The core factor for x86 hardware is 0.5. Thus, you require one Oracle license for every two physical cores on the system. That is the gist of how Oracle licensing works on EC2 and RDS. Other than from Oracle's public cloud policy and traditional core-based licensing, there are different ways to deploy Oracle on AWS that could have licensing implications. For example, RDS for Oracle bring your own license versus Amazon EC2 with Oracle running on it. Customers can use a bare metal instance to run their application directly on a physical server as opposed to in a virtual machine or EC2. As a result, the customer have more leeway and freedom to tailor their environment to specific requirements with direct access to the physical layer. A dedicated host, on the other hand, is a physical server that's exclusively used to host one particular customer's virtual machine. This gives the customer the freedom to define their own VMs based on the requirement and scale as necessary. So again, you can already see that there are a lot of options to deploy Oracle on AWS. Plus, there are a lot of configurations, and I haven't really talked about different features of Oracle like AWR, ADDM, and there are a lot of other paid features which you can buy from Oracle and they have their own licensing terms and conditions. So please make sure that you talk to both Oracle and AWS with your use case and configuration and features you want to use to get correct approximate cost so that you don't violate any licensing terms and don't get a bill shock. I hope that this was useful. If you have any doubts or confusions around licensing, please ask them in the comments and I'll try to answer. But again, Oracle and AWS are your best go because that would be the official word. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.